Scorpio, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late December 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we can dip our toes in the energy and see what's happening for the lovely Scorpio collective. I hope you're all feeling fabulous and festive as you get to have your cards read by Kyle Claus this week, my friends. Let's get it going for the Scorpios here. I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, all that good stuff. But yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card, then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you could lean in on, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. Let's rock and see what we got for Scorpio gang. My guides, what do you got for us here, please? Let's see what's happening. It's been some really intriguing readings the last few weeks, so let's see if it keeps going. I mean, it usually did. All right, so this is a very beautiful card. I saw this a couple of times this week, a very similar energy up front. It's beautiful, it's aesthetic, it's really nice, but it's also somebody that's trying to avoid trauma, avoid problems, or doesn't want to piss you off. That's a big thing with this card. Now, before I fully dive into that and give you the nitty-gritty, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the December subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Let's talk more about this card. So we see this lovely lady. It's like she's wading through the pond. There's these birds, I think they're geese or storks, and I don't know all the different breeds there, but she's blending in with them. Now, the first thing I always notice about this card is that it's just beautiful to me. It's a beautiful piece of art, so there's a certain aesthetic to it. So that tells me a lot of Scorpios in this time, you might be paying attention to your aesthetics. You might be changing something like your hair, your wardrobe, your appearance in one way or another could be very important. Maybe it's something even with your physical body, okay? This isn't just about aesthetics and confidence, though, because I do have cards that are more like the Queen of Wands, where it's about your self-confidence. There's a certain avoidance with this card as well. So yes, it could just be the message I already spoke about, someone like paying attention to their looks, but at the same time, this person is trying to blend in to their surroundings. So when I see this, it tells me, one, you might just be in that mode where it's like, listen, I don't want any problems with anyone right now. I'm going to chill here. I'm going to do my own thing. For sure, you might just be in that mode. Listen, you know I'm part of the collective myself. I know us Scorpios, we need our solitude sometimes, and that could easily be it. But at the same time, it could also be someone that doesn't want to piss you off. Like I said, someone that doesn't want to cause waves. They don't want to make things worse or bad in general. So we'll just leave it over there. Let's get into tarot. I mean, I feel like I could talk about that for like another 5 minutes, but that first card doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a footnote. Let's get you 3 cards in the upright, then I'll get into the intuitive juiciness here. So shuffle it up one time for the Scorpio collective. My guides. And while we get the deck ready, let's talk about last week's reading, because that energy could still bleed over into this week. Last week's reading was titled An Unexpected Talk. So for a lot of the Scorpio collective, there could have been people hitting you up out of nowhere. There could have been conversations that you didn't see coming, and that could still happen in the coming days and weeks. So keep your head on a swivel in regards to that. But as you know, energy is very fluid, never set in stone, so only take this reading how it hits for you. Because we could be seeing your vibe, we could be seeing someone you're connected to, right? Let's get you 3 cards, see what's happening as we close out 2023 and move towards the new year. What do we got for Scorpio? Late December, please. What do we have for Scorpio? Thank you. Options. The menu of life. There could be someone all up in their brain as well here. I like the 7 of Cups generally. We're going to have to see what flavor of energy that is, though, as we move forward. Let's get 2 more. It's a very headspace type of energy. All right, 10 of Wands. Yeah, somebody's headspace might not be the best right now. Not saying it's you, but that 10 of Wands there with that 7 of Cups. Let's get 1 more. Could be a little bit of a warning. I don't want to say so just yet, because we still have a lot of energies to really... All right, yeah, 5 of Wands. So we have a lot of fire here, Scorpio, which is okay, because although Scorpio is a water sign, It's one of the water signs that could vibe with fire for sure, right? Scorpio's ruled by Mars and Pluto. Let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, and we'll get into the juicy intuitive stuff. So we have some things happening here, Scorpio. We might have certain situations, issues, problems, depending on what's happening back here. But let's go through piece by piece, and then I'll give you all the lowdown on this stuff. But at first glance, I look down here, I see lots of fire. Okay, we have the 10 of Wands, we have the 5 of Wands. I always say fire energy could be very good for determination and pushing forward. Both of these cards have that aspect, but at the same time, it could be unpredictable. It could be explosive. It could be volatile. We have the 7 of Cups, which is in the mind. So for a portion of you, maybe this is someone's mind, right? Like maybe this is someone's internal strife, internal battle that they're going through. But let's go through piece by piece and really start to build this out. Yeah, 7 of Cups, position number 1 here. All right, you see that person, it looks like they're looking at all those cups. I do like this. To me, this is a card of options, choices, paths, all those good things. So for a lot of you, there might be a lot of different ways something could turn out, or a lot of different paths that you could walk down. This is somebody thinking something over in a very big way. When I see the 7 of Cups, I think of someone that's possibly daydreaming as well. So this is someone up in their mind. So whether it's someone thinking about you thinking about somebody else, and you see the cards that it's linked up to, there might be someone going through a little something in the brain. So we'll really have to dig deep into that. I also say that the 7 of Cups to me is like the menu of life, right? It could deal with manifesting, like, okay, I'm going to choose what I want, I'm going to make it happen, and I'm going to commit to it. So we'll just have to see what the clarifiers say. Moving to the center, we have the 10 of Wands. Now this could be, once again, very good for determination. Okay, this could be someone that's determined. It doesn't matter how tough things get, how heavy things are. I'm going to keep pushing. It doesn't matter. But this is a burdensome type of energy. It's someone that feels like they have the weight of the world on their shoulders. So it could range anything, really. This could be anything from the physical body and physical vitality to someone that is feeling some sort of guilt within their mind and brain. I always say watch out for your physical health with this card, because it could be someone that they might be a little ill, they might be a little sick when this card is here, or just someone who's not feeling physically well. Specifically, watch out for areas like your neck, back, and spine when this card is here. Like, it does translate to the physical body, so you're going to want to get rest and recuperation here when this card is in the mix, but it's heavy. And that's why I said, especially linked up with this next card right next to it, there could be certain situations and things happening, whether it's problems or situations, we'll have to see. So moving to the back end, let me just try to get this as lined up as I can. We have the good old 5 of Wands, and I say it every time it pops out. You don't have to be a genius to understand what this card means. You don't have to be an expert in tarot and divination either. You see what the people are doing. They're beating the crap out of each other with sticks. So it is some sort of conflict. Now, we need to decipher whether this is internal conflict, someone's emotions, someone's mind. And for a lot of us, I feel like with the 7 of Cups, the 10 of Wands, like this is somebody in their mind here, like someone who's fighting a mental battle here. But the 5 of Wands could be a conflict of any kind, right? It could be a battle with other individuals. So there could be a warning here. The 5 of Wands, yes, it has that determination. Like, yeah, it doesn't matter what test you put in front of me, what problems, what situations, I'm going to keep pushing. So there is a determination here. Like a can't stop, won't stop, which is good, but the fire is very unpredictable here, Scorpio. So we're just going to place that 5 of Wands down right there. I want to dive deeper. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay. Let's see what's happening, my guides. And yes, Scorpio, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that 7 of Cups. And yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Scorpio, you drop it right down in the comments. I don't mind at all. All right, 7 of Cups. Where's this person's head at? Where's that 7 of Cups here? Deck is being specific. For those of you that are new here, I only read jumpers. Yeah, someone's mind is racing in a big way. We have the Chariot underneath the 7 of Cups. That's the first intuitive thing I'm picking up here for a lot of Scorpios. Watch out for racing thoughts, anxiety, nervousness. But for a lot of you, I feel like this could be somebody else for sure. Another thing, I'm picking up somebody strategizing. I feel like I saw that for you like in recent weeks, where somebody's wanting to plan something, somebody's wanting to set a plan into motion. We have the Chariot. Now, yes, this card can represent transportation, distance, travel. So when I see it underneath the Seven of Cups, yeah, maybe you're just planning out a trip or a vacation, right? Like that could be a simple, easy, nice message for some of you, like planning a trip or a getaway of some sort. But this is one of the fastest moving action cards there is. So when I see it under such a daydreamy type of card, either one, this is somebody planning, strategizing to make a move, take an action, or this is someone whose mind is racing. Now, I really want to see how the rest of this goes. This person, mentally, they could be a little scattered, okay? Like, this is someone that really needs to take a breath and try to woosah type of energy, like calm it down, because it's almost making me feel anxious just feeling this energy right here in the front end. It's like thoughts racing, mind racing, like every possible scenario, every single little thing. So we're just going to leave it as is for now. Once again, it could be someone stressed, nervous, anxious, all that stuff. Let's see how it plays out as we move on. Okay? I don't feel like we need to overcomplicate it. It could be a very simple message. It could be something a little more complex. But let's go in on that 10 of Wands. What's that 10 of Wands here for Scorpio? Thank you. Nine of Pentacles. Somebody is feeling like something is extremely difficult. Somebody needs help here. Okay. Somebody needs assistance. Now, maybe it's you, right? Maybe you feel like you need help. You need a hand. You need assistance. Nothing wrong with that. But once again, I'm feeling like a lot of the energy I'm picking up here, Scorpio, doesn't necessarily feel like yours. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse underneath the 10 of Wands. I get the vibe of someone that may have bit off more than they can chew. Someone that may have felt like they could do something. Like, listen, I could do this. I don't need no help. I don't need this. I don't need that. And with it in reverse underneath the 10 of Wands, it's like, whoa, this is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. It's like giving me that kind of energy. Like someone that they might be regretting a choice that they've made, or they might be regretting a move that they've made. Okay, so there is an energy of regret. I don't yet want to say that this is someone that's made a mistake, but I am getting the vibe where it's like, all right, this is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. So very simple. We're going to keep moving again because I don't want to overcomplicate it. I will say this with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, please watch out for money issues in this time. Watch out for things changing quickly with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. But like the big thing I'm picking up there is like someone who either needs help and assistance, or they've just bit off way more than they can chew, or they're regretting something. There's like a big regret there. Once again, with all this mind racing stuff, and I did see possible big problems and serious situations and stuff, it makes sense, okay? Where someone is having a very difficult time dealing with that. So let's go in on that Five of Wands. And we'll do a quick recap before we get into the shadow card. This isn't festive, Scorpio. All right, I'm festive. I'm wearing the hat. I got the background, the ornaments. This isn't super festive, this energy, okay? So maybe it'll come later this week. But let's see why that Five of Wands is in the mix. Why is the Five of Wands here? Thank you. Four of Wands reverse, huh? All right, this is someone who's like, yeah, no, I got to change something. All right, so it is the 1111 card. I always say when we see the Four of Wands in reverse, this could be Spirit giving you warning signs, especially in reverse underneath a conflict card like the Five of Wands. Spirit might be flashing red lights at you in this time. So keep your eyes open for the omens, the signs, the synchronicities, and you'll know. Scorpio is a very intuitive sign, right? And I know because I'm part of the collective here. When Spirit talks to us, we know, we feel it. So I would say, please watch out for the warning signs and omens from Spirit. But when I get the Four of Wands in reverse, very similar to the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, it does speak about upheaval and change. So this is someone underneath that. It's like, all right, well, something in this situation needs to change, all right? Like, it can't be as it was. This card in reverse is somebody that's also upset and angry. This is generally a happy card. So underneath this Five of Wands, this is someone who's like, I'm not happy right now. They could be angry, upset, mad, trying to fight. So I would watch out, which is like the opposite, where we have this aggressive energy here on the back end, but then this energy in the very beginning of the reading that's like, no, well, I don't want to deal with any crap right now. I'm just going to blend in. So what is it? let's go through and do a quick recap here, Scorpio, because like this energy is getting me a little perturbed here. Hopefully you're not dealing with anyone that's super difficult, because there's a lot going on. Whether this is all in someone's mind or their emotions, like there's some warnings here. But let's go through piece by piece. Position number one, we have the Seven of Cups with the Chariot in upright. Maybe you're planning a trip. Maybe you're planning a vacation. Maybe you need to when this energy is here. But a big thing I was picking up here is someone with the racing mind, the anxiousness, the nervousness, someone who's like thinking of every possible scenario and just psyching themselves out. Moving to the center, we have the 10 of Wands with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, someone that bit off way more than they can chew. This is someone that may be regretting something, regretting an action or a move that they've made, where it's like, wow, this is a lot harder than I thought it would be. Moving to the back end, we have the 5 of Wands with the 4 of Wands in reverse. Please pay attention to the omens, signs, and warnings from Spirit, because they might be trying to help you avoid conflict or things getting worse. That's a big thing I see here in the spread this week. But there is somebody feeling quite aggressive on the back end. Somebody's like, no, this needs to change. I need to change it. It can't go on how it's going on type of energy. And it just feels very aggressive that there could be someone that's not happy, angry, upset, or mad. And it's just, it is what it is, right? We can't control how people feel, right? We're not the emotions police. But let's go through and do please take a screenshot. We went through it already. Let's see what's in the shadows for Scorpio. See what I mean? Like, it's getting me a little on edge, this type of energy. But yeah, let's get into the shadows, right? What's happening in the shadows for Scorpio, my guides? Now, if you want to look into those further, please be my guest. But let's see what's up. And yes, I always like to pull one shadow card at the very end. I feel like it's a nice thing to do, whether it's something within you or something you don't quite see. A shadow card doesn't always have to be a challenge. Sometimes it could be a good thing. So let's see what's in the shadows for Scorpio. Oh, and yes, if you've made it to this point in the reading, please feel free to check out channel memberships. I'll put a link for it down in the comments below. It is a beautiful way to support the channel, and I greatly appreciate and love my channel members. Obviously, no pressure, though. Let's get you one shadow card. What is in the shadows for my friends, please? Thank you. Page of Wands, yeah, fiery, very fiery type of energy here. Now, for a portion of you, when the Page of Wands shows up as a shadow card, this could represent possible issues with a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sag. Notice there's a lot of fire in your spread this week as well. Now we're also seeing it in the shadows, so watch out for the unpredictability. Watch out for somebody coming sideways here with the Page of Wands. You might want to give someone a piece of your mind. But a big thing with Page of Wands energy, if this isn't a fire sign in your life or representing something from youth or childhood that needs to be resolved, when I see this card, it's more about how you focus your energy. So Spirit might be telling you like, hey, Scorpio, listen, don't waste your energy. Don't waste your energy on this. Don't waste your energy on that. Reserve it and put it towards the proper things. That's a big lesson with the Page of Wands, okay? But once again, there's a big thing here with communication. And since we saw it for you last week with the unexpected talk, and now this Page of Wands is still showing up in the shadows, just watch out for communication, whether it's someone coming sideways at you or there's just an aggressiveness around communication that Spirit might be trying to warn you about, Scorpio. So do with that information what you will, my friends. Of course, it could just speak about your general energy. Just conserve it. So yes, that's what I have this week, my Scorpio friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details. The December subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the November subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced after this week's Fire and Air readings. But for December, I'll be giving away 3 copies of the beautiful Tarot of the Owls. It's one of my favorite new decks out there, and it's really enjoyable to work with. So if you'd like to get your name in for that, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed. And second, let me know down in the comments, what do you think tarot is best used for? Is it for looking at love situations, the past, the future, energy checks? Whatever it is, you drop your answer down in the comments below. And as always, the winners will be announced at random at the end of December. My friends, as always, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.